Good morning, beautiful yogis. We come to you from Ventura's Buddhist Study Center on Lac Mission. So come and join us for a few minutes of chair yoga. So sit in your chair like this, and then maybe just release your arms, clasp the hands together and stretch the palms up into the sky. Big deep breaths. Let yourself enjoy your chair. Get a chair that's solid. Maybe put it on your yoga mat like we're on our yoga mats. And just let yourself explore these few poses now. It won't take long. Sometimes you can do this if you work in an office or at some kind of a desk, like if you're a nurse at a desk and you just want to get up and move. Try these few poses. We're going to switch the cross of our fingers now. Press the ceiling of the building. Press down into your feet. Fill your lungs with prana, beautiful morning energy. We'll release the hands now. Reach out, come all the way out and all the way down. We're just going to put that right elbow on our right leg. Reach into your left hand, turn that hand up and take it over the side of your head. Just turn your belly and your chest towards the ceiling. Stretch into your left hand, press down into your left hip. And then release, and we'll switch. Place that left elbow down, reach into your right hand, turn the palm up. Already, I know you're starting to feel a little better. Reach into that right hand, press down into your right hip, open your right rib cage, breathe into your right lung. Turn that right hand away from you and just come back. Now, just as you are, we're just going to hold on to the front of the chair and the seat of the chair and turn yourself so that you have your right leg in front. Now, I'm the opposite to you. And you're going to try and straighten out that left leg behind you. And we find ourselves in this wonderful Virabhadrasana pose. Bring your knee, the back of your knee, all the way back so it catches the seat of the chair. Look at the lovely 90-degree angle you're able to get here with this. Now take your right hand out in front and your left arm out behind. Good. Yes, stretch back into that back heel and then turn, gaze out over your right hand and breathe. Good. And then release. We're just going to switch by coming back to this little saddle pose like you're sitting on a horse. And switch sides. So pull your leg back so that the knee catches in the chair and then stretch back into that back leg. So you don't have to get that back heel on the ground. It's okay to keep the heel off the ground. So stand tall into your chair and then take that left arm out in front, right arm out behind. And this gives us a good sensation of how the pose could feel if we practice it enough. And then we do it without the chair. That lovely 90-degree solid front leg. Reach into that back hand, reach forward into the front hand. Line your chin up with that inner elbow. And then the work is done. Great, coming back out. Come back to the saddle position first and then step out of the chair. We're going to turn our chair this way now. And we're going to step our right leg through. Now, you could do this with any kind of a chair. If you don't have a back like this and somewhere that you can reach through, you don't have to do this pressing down. We're going to, again, just the same, straighten out that back leg. Press down on the back of the chair if you have this option. Catch the back of the knee in the seat of the chair. And then if everything's going well, you're just going to bring your hands up into the sky. Gaze straight ahead or drop your head back and look up between your hands. Stretch up into the little finger side. Stretch back into that back heel. Good. So this, it might be a really good option for somebody learning yoga, starting out. The chair can be a really good friend. And then release. Place the hand, relax that back leg, and then step that front leg out and switch. We have our left leg. So take that back leg way back and feel powerful energies stretch back into the back heel. catch the back of that left knee, press down. If you have that option, you're going to press down. Maybe some of you will be doing this on a chair without a back on it like this. We'll take our hands up, reaching up, dropping the head back, stretch back into the right heel, long, slow, deep breath. Longer, deeper breaths, reaching into each fingertip, reaching into your thumbs, make your arms long, make that back leg long, and then release. Come slowly out of the pose, and step carefully out of the chair. So there's many poses you can do with this. We're just doing a few this morning just to give you an idea. So take your chair, put it on one end of your mat, and then look at your chair. We're going to reach for the chair seat and step your legs back. So this would be like a downward facing dog. If you were stiff and you couldn't get all the way down to the floor, this is a lovely option. But you want to have it on something that the chair's not slipping away from you. So of course your sticky mat's a good option there. Make your back long, open the back of your legs, and just wait for a moment to let everything stretch lovely and long and deep. Big inhale, big exhale, and on the next inhale we're going to come forward. See what it's like to do an upward facing dog on the chair. Again, lovely option for someone who can't get all the way to the floor. Look up, open the chest, open the throat, drop the hips towards the chair, and then exhale, come all the way back. So we're going to do 3 of them, inhaling up and exhaling back. Off we go. Inhale forward towards the chair, drop the hips, exhale back, stretch into your heels. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Make your arms long. Last one, combine the movements with the breath. Long, deep breaths. And then slowly walk your feet towards your chair. Don't come all the way. Here we want to feel kind of like a box shape with our arms and our legs on the floor. And you can step your feet a little bit closer here if it helps. We're just going to lift that right leg off the floor. You can hold on to your chair seat, lift the right leg up and straight back. And feel your way into your body so that you feel steady and strong. And this could be the chair helping you to discover Virabhadrasana 3. Stretch back into the leg, press down into the standing leg. Just a few breaths is all that's needed, and then drop that leg. On the next inhale, go ahead and lift that left leg, stretch it up and out, maybe press into the chair, lengthen your back. Feel the back of the right leg, long, slow, deep breaths. What a lovely joy we have here for our body this morning. And then release. Now, if you need to step in a little bit closer here for the next one, what we're going to do, we're going to take this right arm and put it across the chair seat. So stand so that this right foot is lined up on the inside of the chair leg. And then you're just going to lift that left leg back behind you. Stretch back into the left leg, turn the left foot. And then you could put your hand on your hip, start to turn the shoulders. And then after a few moments, you might take that left hand up, stretch into the left foot, reach up into the left hand, big deep breaths. So using the chair there, you've got a big base under that right arm that you might even feel steady enough to reach back and hold on to the foot and really stretch open the hip, stretch open the shoulder, big smile into the morning, and then release your foot, release your arm, and then we'll switch. Find the chair, take a little break if you need to, and then remember we're going to bring this left foot inside the chair leg. Try not to line it up with it, bring it inside a little bit. Now, left arm across the chair seat, and we're taking that right leg straight back, and then we deliberately open the hip. So you see that maneuver, you're opening the hip, Stretch into the right heel. Now you could just take your right hand to your hip or down along your leg, or if everything's going well, take it up into the sky. You might even turn your head and look up at the ceiling. Try to get your eyes to look at your right thumb. Strengthen that standing leg. And then we take this right hand, reach back maybe, you don't have to do this bit, holding onto your foot or your shin, taking a moment to really roll open the shoulder, roll open the hip, just for a breath or two, and then release the hand, release the leg, and then holding on to the seat chair, walk back and lengthen your back. This could be like an Uttanasana, a forward fold. Long, slow, deep breaths. Let your body enjoy that. And then come back in. Great. So next one, we're going to take our mat and we fold it in quarters or fourths, and we'll slip that neatly through the chair. Now, you might not have a chair just like this. So don't worry, you can do your back bend over any chair that has a good solid seat. This is the way I like to do mine. And you can do it any way you feel works for you. So you could put your feet on a block. Here you go, sit down. You could have something behind your head to rest your head on. You could put like a bolster or some blankets. You don't have to do that either. What we're going to do is step through the chair and bring the breath with you. Good. Now we're going to sit all the way into the back of the chair. And no matter what kind of a chair it is, I want you to bring your sit bones right to the very edge and walk your block away. Lean down on the back of the chair and come back into a nice little back bend. Now you might just stay here. This might be your back bend. This is perfect. You're feeling a vertebrae and roll around that vertebrae. You might drop your hands back. So explore the chair. If you have a chair like this, you might slip your hands in onto the seat, grab the opposite chair legs. And if you have your feet in a block, then you're going to push the block away and then put your heels up on that block. Stretch into your heels, roll around the edge of the chair, and you don't even have to be here very long. If you have a buddy, you could put something under your head or just stay like this without anything. It feels good too. Okay? It's just so yummy for the spine. And then we're going to release, place the feet. So it becomes very restorative the longer you stay. But if you only have a few minutes, you're just going to get in a good back bend and then release, come out. Now this, you want to see if you can come up on one inhale. Inhale all the way up. And then you're going to take your feet each side off your chair legs. And I think I'll just demonstrate a twist just in case people don't have the same chair. So ignore that. Step out of your chair, and what you're going to do is you're going to sit on the side of the chair, any chair. Come sit on the edge, and you can take a block and put it between your legs, or a pillow, or just an imaginary block, just to keep the knees in the same plane. Good. And then reach over with your left hand, hold on to the back of the chair, sit up nice and tall, inhale, and on the exhale, twist to look over your right shoulder. And feel your way back into those knees. Make sure that the right knee's not coming back at you, the left knee's not coming back, everything's in alignment. And then release. Okay, oh, it feels good, doesn't it? So of course, we need to do that on the other side. So you would turn your chair, hold on to your block, sitting a little more on the edge of the chair might help here. Now we're going to take this right hand to the back of the chair. Left hand's way over there. We're sitting up tall, pulling with our hands, squeezing the knees into the block. Lift and twist. Lovely way to twist in your chair. So even if you just did that, take a break from the computer and just do a little twist. Let's release. Come back out. Good. Okay, one more back bend and then we'll do our final chair pose of the day. So here we're going to get our chair and we're going to put the chair on a sticky mat at the wall. How's our time? We're good for time. So we put our chair like this. 15. Okay. And we're just going to put this over the back of the chair, just like this. And you want your chair to be maybe 2 or 3 feet, maybe 2 feet, 2.5 away from the wall. And you're going to sit on your chair. Now, here's a really important thing. You see where my feet are? I'm standing on the legs of the chair. That's going to hold my chair down. Standing on the legs of the chair. And then I'm going to catch the ridge, lower ridge of my shoulder blades. So you may need to go further away or closer to the wall. We're just going to reach back, see if we can touch that wall. And then release. And then inhale, reach back, maybe lift your bottom up. But see, I'm standing on the chair. That's going to bring me back home each time. And again, inhale. Each time, come a little further around on the chair. And sit back in. Good, now this might be our last one. Inhale, come up, and we hold it. You can push your hands into the wall, but my chair won't move because I'm standing on the legs. You might walk your hands down a little bit, and then you're just going to place your shoulder blades back and sit back on your chair. And that, you're just going to smile after that one because it feels so good. All right, so very last pose. We'll quickly show you how to get into a shoulder stand using your chair. So you would do this little setup. You take your blankets. So I have lovely blankets right here for my pose, all set up. You could put 3 or 4 on the ground. Now you might not have this particular type of blanket, but if you look around your house, I bet you've got like bolster pillows or big pillows off your bed. So I'm sitting on the chair and I'm throwing my legs over the back like this. And I'm going to hold on with my legs. Holding on with my legs. Now if you're learning, you might not want to try this one. I'll show you an easier one in a second. We'll reach back, hands go under the chair, shoulders come onto the blankets. You could just straighten your legs like that, leaving your hips on the chair. Take one leg up and then the other leg up. And I see the way my hips are just sitting on the chair. And breathe. And of course, if you've loads of time at home, you could stay like this. My neck is comfortable, my shoulders are supported. I could stay here for 15 minutes. Or the other version, to come out of this too, put your feet on the chair seat and let the chair slide away from you. This would be the other version. You could just rest like this. And we're going to finish our little chair yoga just like this. Legs relaxed, belly relaxed, hands relaxed, face relaxed. So it's very restorative, but it also gives you a boost of energy. And even if you didn't do all of those poses, maybe pick 1 or 2 throughout your day. If you have to sit on a chair, use that chair. Do some yoga. Make your chair your friend, your yoga buddy. And namaste. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one. Namaste.